Oh, energy.
But I can't really, I might not be able to talk for even 5 2 hours because I have my mother's visiting.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry
Might
about it.
go
I
to
just
bed
wanted.
soon, so if I'm a bit quiet,
It's fine. As long as I just wanted to be in VC for the forming of the squad.
yeah.
A life support capsule is now available. Commencing Kuva harvest.
I don't seem to have vacuum on. Let's go. It's gonna be fun 2 hours.
2 hours of torture and suffering.
Don't worry, I used to be a Kubu gamer when they didn't have fetch, so I'm used to it.
Oh, that's fine.
Life support incoming.
Anyone of you got
No, I'm Zenric.
B usually runs.
Zenric.
He runs Vaseline when we runs Kuva Survival.
Yeah, at least one guy with Vaseline.
Life support has arrived.
I
This will now Kuva.
Oh.
Extraction is ready. Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
How long have you guys been in the queue?
like 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
What question? Sorry.
How long have you been in Kazar?
2 weeks.
the new boys.
No, but we
I tried to join.
he has been a bit
Me and the new boys.
Support on the way.
I've been in for like 4 months, 5 months.
Epic.
I did excavation for Zenith challenge like 2 weeks ago.
Feels bad.
Let's go. Did it again.
I got one thing for that challenge to get the idle chance.
Another life support capsule.
I already have all of them done actually. I have 3, almost 4 challenges done for the glyph.
Alright.
But I gotta wait 3 months.
Successful. Collecting Kuva.
I want that Quasar's glyph.
I also do like to get it.
Still trying to get 5 years one.
Yeah, I need one more challenge for Tavia and then I'm done with that.
Me too. Like 1.5 million Kuva.
Oh my god, that sounds so painful.
That's so awful.
Fun Kuva. I thought about doing operator only terrorist, but it's really
Oof.
I mean I do Eidolons on the regular, but like operator only is just such a new field.
Before the
Tavia.
time limit or without time limit?
With 18 minutes time limit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tenno.
So it's decent. One of my friends actually just did it right now, and he did it in 17 minutes and 59 seconds, so 1 second off. He just barely passed.
I did Pavlov and Profit Taker.
Pavlov, damn, that's hella cool. I always wanted to
Yeah,
get wait.
old Wukong.
Okay, yeah, true. Okay, never mind.
Old, not that old, but speed Wukong, you know.
Yeah.
The objective was 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I did 2 minutes and 21 seconds. One try.
No, that's Pavlov.
Profit Taker solo, I did 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
And you're 1 second faster than my recorded run.
But if you see on speedrun, that site that shows speedruns,
Yeah.
my run is like 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, I probably saw that, yeah. That's with the weird timers. I actually run Profitecker quite a lot with the dude who has the world record, the Eternian guy. Also, we have we have the squad world record for Profitecker. But like, who cares about squad runs, to be honest?
Only copy Tavier's loadout to do Profit Taker and try. But I will try to do with the new Kuva weapons.
Kuva
All
nuclears.
that buffs and maybe
What
I
were you
can
saying,
do faster.
Tristan?
You know, I heard that we have someone in the clan that does like these crazy endurance. I think it's Russian.
There's a whole squad of Russians that do crazy endurance runs.
Name at bars be like.
Yeah, Name bars.
Name at bars, Animan.
Animan is German though. But he also does crazy long endurance runs. Oh, it's over there.
Oh, you forgot as well. I stood here for fucking killing things.
Oh, Sam, if you want the glyph, you should, and you like speedrunning, you should try the dojo parkour.
I tried, but meh.
It's like you just have to learn the map, and then it's really easy. Like honestly, I learned the map yesterday and today for like in total like maybe 2 or 3 hours, and I got a sub 4 minute run.
Sub what? How much?
Sub 4 minute. It was like 3 minutes 59. Very close.
Oh, that obstacle course, the custom one.
Yeah, exactly. If you want the glyph, you should really try to do that.
Only saw Tapier Corsairs speedrun.
Well, I also have sub 9 obstacle course with the helmet, so I do have that for.
Yeah, I bought the helmet like yesterday, I think.
Oh, you're trying it as well for obstacle course?
I was trying, but just for fun, not for the league at all. Maybe no microphone, like most of the Brazilians. I don't know if he is Brazilian, by the way. He's not, maybe.
Fucking Brazilian. Joking. Joking.
I am Portuguese and sometimes I just want to go to Discord with some Brazilian friends and they, nope, I don't have mic. Okay. Brazilians don't have microphones.
Ready for a capsule.
Well, if you want an ear-rape, yeah, €1 is enough.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, if he gets to the second rank in a week, while doing all 3 Zenith challenges in a week, then it should be good.
It's okay.
Number is the first rank. The one of the
Forming all that warframes and 1 hour solo mod.
yeah.
Not that
You have to get
difficult, to be honest.
yeah, you have to get that 1 hour survival and MOT, and then for the second rank you have to do the 50 wave RB defense solo.
I did that yesterday.
I failed.
That?
I failed that. I fucking wanted to kill myself. I was so stupid.
I went with Mesa and Vazar in school. Just to be sure.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I was like, bro, I'm clicking this button so quick. I'm doing it right now, and then I fucking misclicked.
Life support.
It also wasn't fucking impressive one. I was Octavia. I had Vazarin. I was all prepared, and then I fucking.
Octavia for the win.
Exactly, Octavia just.
I felt that. That god mode.
I hate endurance. I hate endurance so much. Yeah, I saw the screenshot.
Like Knight, so I haven't played with him for quite some time. I didn't mind.
I've delivered enough support capsule. Commencing Kuva harvest.
I don't even know if I have a Nidus build, to be honest.
I had him for a long time, but I think I discarded him because I didn't really know how to play him. I just thought that he was a weird friend.
Definitely.
I was smart enough to use him, but when you see his potential, it's like
Yeah, it's crazy.
in many areas.
It's all these sleeper frames, to be honest. I never play Octavia, nor do I play Nidus, but they're all both like insanely good for endurance.
Yeah.
And Nyx as well. I've never played Nyx in my life, but now that I'm doing the fucking dojo courses, I'm just always on Nyx constantly.
Never played with Nyx before. I start doing some arbitrations with the clan. You need Nyx.
Nyx is level 19.
We will all share in this bounty.
But just if you want to have some fun doing parkour.
Exactly, that's all I use it for.
If you want to give 4 tons of damage or run like a retard, just pick Nyx and be happy.
Oh!
Yeah, I was 10 seconds from base after
Feels bad.
Yeah, I've never done that, like came so close, because I think for Paro and Trin, I think they had like 300 Hellcats together. The boss I had, I've done some run with before. He had like, I think he has like 700 Hellcats, but everything was really well. I think I had one first one.
That's pretty decent though.
Yeah.
Are you in my Discord? You are, you're right.
Yeah, the fat crafting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you are allowed to recruit for you.
Yeah, I know. Just that I haven't gotten into it. I've done some hunts with Tipsy, but he's just busy telling me how much I fucked up with him.
Yeah, Tipsy is kind of. I mean, he knows how to hunt, but he's more of a meme than a hunter, to be honest.
I don't care. I told him he can heck all he wants. Said the same thing to Cayman because he had an idea of because when I did hunt with him as Wiz or Trin, I usually went for a lure for first Terry Limb, and he didn't like that. And then I just told him don't have to fight. You can hunt for.
Oh,
like,
bro, was it a 3-man though, or was it 4-man?
No,
okay, then it doesn't matter.
He was aiming for a 6x3, but I've never been into 6x3 until like lately. I usually just settle for 5 country because it takes a lot of stress out of it.
That sounds hella stressful. Like, honestly, doing 6-buy is much more easier than 5-buy. Because there's like so little movement from the Eidolon, it just stands still all the time.
Yeah.
Like, having
He
to
doesn't
control...
have time to move, basically.
Exactly. Having to control where to look when the fucking limb is hitting behind his arms.
It's kind of funny to see, like, oh god, I'm stuck again.
You actually... have you seen Ellie Bunny on my Discord? I call her the Discord own ego.
No, I think I might have heard her on your Discord.
Yeah. She's quite a celebrity in my Discord. It's hella funny because she never really got into Eidolons ever, and then we took her on her first ever hunt, and I think Cook, Sky, and me did a 6x with her in squad on her first ever hunt. And she's been the best hero ever since.
Press 4 and be happy.
Exactly.
I did some Eidolons with Pharaoh. And Folk too.
How do you do what Wambo if you run arrow run on boards? Like, do you pick up
I don't get it.
No, but do you pick up the wisp before the AoE?
Oh god, I'm getting lag on a...
It's only AP squad that's lagging at the moment.
Am I lagging?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are lagging quite a bit. At Discord at least, I don't know if it's still in the game.
I don't know my sensitivity. I don't know.
Yeah, you're being robot. Yeah. You fight in game though?
Yeah. You got like
Alright, good, that's good.
Discord being Discord.
Yeah. Just let it settle, it should work itself out.
Might be the sound source stone since I'm running one on... Yeah, I have a really low ping on Discord.
I've delivered another life support capsule. Commencing Kuva harvest.
No, it's better.
Oh, talk again?
No, I only had like one bar on the...
Look what our
okay.
Like quality.
Packet loss?
Could not do this without you.
Maybe. Yeah.
Alright, okay, it's better
That's
now,
so
you can understand you.
No, what I was asking, I don't know if you run Harrow a lot. I try to avoid them in hunts, but if you run Harrow with Void Strike and you, if you're gonna pick up the Wisp and proc Shadow, do you pick up the Wisp before you pop your 4 and then you...
I know a lot of people who do that, but it's I've gotten used to. Do you know how to do head dashing with the new dashing mechanics?
I use a macro for that.
Yeah, you used to be able to just spam space and stay in place, and now you have to move quite a little bit. So what I just do is, basically if you stand underneath the head and dash into the ground, moving just a little tiny bit, you have a chance to pocket shadow. Because the Eidolon's head hitbox is like fucking huge. It's literally all over the map. So what I usually do is just stand in front of the Eidolon, spam dash to the ground, looking slightly forward. So I'm dashing like very little dashes.
Yeah.
And then once I see shadow, I dash for wisp and then press for after. Or I you know, press 4 and then dash for wisp, but it's basically the same. But I know, I wouldn't call it exploit. Well, yeah, probably.
It's not an exploit, it's a feature, okay?
Exactly, that's what I think as well. Now it's like, I mean, if the hitbox is that huge, it's their fault, to be honest. Why is the hitbox of the head just like fucking... It's insane. You can literally stand like 10 meters away from the Eidolon, dash into the ground and get shadow. It's dumb. Yeah, but for Harrow, if you're not used to head dashing, you should probably... Not head dashing, sorry. Ground proccing. If you're not used to ground proccing, you should probably pick up Wisp, then press 4 and then get shadow. That's honestly the problem with it. It's like, if you're not used to ground dashing, you just think Harrow is hella stupid and hella like one-sided. But once you get into ground dashing, getting Wisp and Shadow and then pressing 4 is so satisfying. And then you actually enjoy playing Hero.
Yeah.
So I like in general, I would say that if you're on a level where you can do 6x consistently, you can't really choose what you play.
Yeah.
Because there's not that many people that play 6x on the level you play. So I don't really have a choice to say, oh, no, I'm not playing Harrow. Well, I could, because we all run double nully anyway, so it doesn't matter at all.
Additional
But, like,
life support has arrived.
Yeah, I learned to not mind Harrow at all.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It takes quite some time. Like, especially I used to play with people that hated Harrow as well, and then that fucking hating Harrow mentality burned into my brain, and it took some time to adjust. But Harrow's honestly fine. But I rarely hunt these days. I really don't like how they changed the arcanes and how the market just fucking crashed.
Keep Chrome.
No, the Chroma doesn't matter at all. No one plays Chroma
Yeah,
anymore.
and now you can use Volt and over. Isn't it?
You always were using Volt before because Chroma. The problem with Chroma and Oberon is they're just too slow. Like they don't move through the planes fast enough. I mean, Volt has his speed buff, and then he's one of the fastest frames in Arcing because the speed buff travels over to Arcing.
Yeah,
And then
you
can
buff
be-
speed and then
Exactly.
just swap. Like, yeah.
That's what you do. And Volt has enough damage. I mean, Volt and Chroma have comparable damage anyway. So
No need for Riven, or do you need? Do you need Riven?
I think you need a Riven for Volt. Yeah, definitely do need a Riven for Volt. That's the only
Using
downside. to Volt.
Rubicon Prime, right?
Yeah, Rubicon Rhyme. Or I mean, if you have a Mind's Mag Vectis, then you can also use Vectis. But you don't have a Mind's
I
Mag.
saw one guy who like doing the Redeemer, heavy attack Redeemer.
Oh shit! Forgot about Redeemer. Sorry. Yes, Redeemer is the weapon. You can use literally any frame and no Riven at all. It doesn't matter. Just take Redeemer. Sorry, I forgot about
It's
that.
just a little bit broken. A little bit.
Just a tiny little bit, yeah. Just very slightly
I'll
broken.
link that Riven.
I've done hunt 5x2 to Obama with Riven though. With Volt, but it works. Kills FPS though.
I mean, I have a double of weird hunts as well. My biggest achievement lately was doing a Mutalist Quanta secondary fire only run as Ivara, where I navigate. It's so funny because the projectile stays in the air for exactly 9 seconds. It doesn't explode before or after. So I have to navigate the fucking big bubble from the Mutalist Quanta for 9 seconds until it explodes. It has to be timed perfectly with the shield break. It was really funny. Yeah, that was hella fun. No, but I generally don't play Volts anymore. I just play Ivara, to be honest, because she's more fun.
Yeah, but can she do 6x3?
Yes. I mean, it takes more skill than Volt, I would say. But she can definitely do 6x3.
But I'm brave then. I want the easier things.
Yeah, Volt is definitely... Volt with Redeemer is definitely the DPS at the moment.
Being brave then.
Just gonna nip off for a minute and make some coffee. Feel like I needed one to stay here for another but
What the hell?
I go down, it's not the end of the world. But I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
We'll be fine, don't worry.
Oh my god. I'm an idiot.
Blame your team.
Life support incoming.
Perfect timing.
I didn't die.
I was
also,
not AFK and then died. I died.
regarding Ivara,
Another life support capsule is
I
now
actually recently did a run with Ivara where I captured 6 Hydralisks and 1 Terrorist at the end with Ivara as DPS, so she's definitely capable of being fast if you're a good at it.
I heard about 6x3 and even Gantries. Is that true or?
It's possible, theoretically possible, but practically very, very, very unlikely. That involves that you get all close left or close right spawns on your Eidolons, that you have perfect shields on every shield, that you have perfect water shields as well, and you have triple stack, and you have a 52-minute night. So it's extremely unlikely.
Okay, that's a lot of conditions
Yeah, it's
for the carry.
Did a 5x3 last night, and we got cheesed for the 6x3. You know how many far spawns we had? 9. Never had that many fucking
that's
spawns.
almost literally it's almost every spawn.
Yeah.
I hate that spawn on Gantries and Idolies.
Yeah.
The farthest one.
Yeah, exactly. That's first one, exactly.
I think we were short of 6x3 for like 25
It's so
seconds.
awful, seriously.
Yeah, it takes so
Trying to
fucking
get
long.
wisps.
It's so funny. Me and a friend did a 2-man quite a while ago. We were trying for 6. We got 6 as well, but we were mega lucky with the knight, and we had 10 far spawns and 12 idle spawns. It was fucking incredible.
That's the definition of unlucky.
It was just really dumb. We also had, I think, 4 of our terrorists spawned in the far spawn location, and then one of the other terrorists spawned in the very far spawn. So we had, if you count terrorists, we had more than 10 far
And
spawns.
if you don't see that quad at the beginning, good luck trying to find that terrorist.
I mean, we get that pretty fast.
He's big, but not that big.
I think we had.
Yeah, I can't remember
Oh.
it though.
No, we never. I think I hunted with B once, and then we had other friends, and then we never hunted. The problem is I'm like a big ageist, and I usually only play with people whom I have good ping to and who have an SSD. And I know that I think B. Are you still using an HDD B, or are you?
They could not do this without you.
Oh, fuck! We gotta hunt, bro.
You can ask him who's that to cut, who that is to cut off. I like wore him down over a period of a year.
Oh fuck.
Additional life support has
Thanks,
arrived.
sir. We gotta hunt soon, and I always wanted to hunt with you guys, but I never got around to it because of the HDD barrier.
Let's go.
Yeah, we could probably hunt in this formation if you want to. That's so cool, Chamber. I never expected B to change. That's actually hella cool. We can make you big 6x hunters now. Let's go. You're gonna be the next generation of hunters. What? Fucking coke chimp. Where are you from, T-Scope? Sweden. That's good. That's good. Sweden has good internet. That's very good.
Best in the world. One of
Exactly.
the best in the world. Where are you guys from?
Germany.
Portugal.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, we can probably even stack. I mean, if B hosts, you and me should probably stack this one.
I've delivered life support capsule.
Do you hold X or do
This
you
capsule
spam it?
now harvest
Because
Kuva.
I
You have to.
Alright.
It's okay. This is like a big sensitive thing as well. If people think that spamming does big of a difference, the thing is, spamming just emulates having a different frame rate. Because if you have the same ping but different frame rates, there's less packages being sent back and forth in the lower frame rate person, so it's kind of hard to evaluate if you can stack or not. But if you're on about the same frame rate and the same ping, you can just hold the X and you're fine.
Yeah.
You can stack with people that have way lower or way higher ping by spamming X at the right frequency. That works as well, but it's very unlikely to manually spam at the right frequency and at the right timings. So spamming is only there are some rare cases where it actually is better to spam, but it's extremely rare. And I usually just, if you don't stack by holding, then I just don't bother. Thing is with spamming, it depends on the routing as well. Like I've stacked with people before that were 15 ms apart, and I've stacked with people, and I haven't stacked people that were 5 ms apart. So it's definitely depends. But in like as a rule of thumb, being in the range of like about 10 ping should give you a stack. How much ping do you have right now? 2-spot.
55, 55.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, maybe wait. B, how much ping do you have, sir? Wait, what? Weird champ. Poland's had a weird champ. Literally every hunter from Poland I ever hunted with has like 100 ping to me while being like next to me. I don't get it.
Not discriminating.
Not at all. What's your ping, Sam? Never mind. AFK. Not AFK, just not answering. Okay.
Oh god. I was answering, but my microphone was muted. I spam. 80 ping.
80 ping.
80.
Weird. So maybe if we are lucky with the routing, you and 2-spot could stack in my house. But even if we don't get it, if we don't get stacked, we should still be fine for 6 caps. I trust you guys with VS.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Tipsy, you would say that.
Commencing Kuva harvest.
Tipsy calls everyone
The
in
longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
That's a good dodo.
Money.
How many caps do I have? Let's see.
2.6k in the Oh, but you and B are both like RC warriors, aren't you? You only like hunt in RC. Nah. I usually like when it comes to the hard times, I usually just
you can do 5x3.
yeah, easily.
That's fine.
We can do it comfortably because
almost did 6x3 one time.
We can usually like handle it ourselves. If the other two that if I run the DPS, he usually has the stacks and
Life support away.
on his amp to drain the shield, so you still get to pull it off. Even if the other two have like 1 or 0% damage. I probably would not be able to make it without
Or just don't play with guys in recruit.
Yeah. No, but if you still, you need to like have a room for error. You have to leave room for error.
The thing with recruit chat is I get that there's some people in there who really know their shit and know how to play the game, but they're mostly like HCD warriors.
It's like rolling dice.
Rolling them back. I mean, I used to have a fairly good understanding of who's good and who's not in RC, but that was during the time when like no one hunted, back when the alchemy change came. So I had to resort to playing in RC for like a month or two to like gather players from my friends.
No, then the caps doesn't really say anything because I played with like played with people from RC that has like 1,000
Yes.
caps, but they've been completely lost. What?
Exactly. Caps, like the thing, I get so annoyed when I recruit an RC and I say, like, I don't know, hosting 5x needs players 200 caps, and people start calling me names for like having a cap requirement. It's so dumb. I don't get it. Exactly. Like there is a lower limit, but an upper limit, I wouldn't say so. It always depends on who they learned with as well. Like there are people who learned from. Do you know Double? Probably Double XXF.
Yeah.
One of his close friends learned everything what I learned from him, and he has about 800 caps now.
Yeah.
And he's one of the better hunters in the world.
Yeah.
So caps really don't mean much.
Yeah. It gives a tiny idea.
Exactly.
How many 8-1s he did, or she.
Why I use recruit, because I don't want it to stop in a way. Because if you don't bring anyone new, like sooner or later people will stop playing. Like, we lose more than we gain. Eventually it will be really hard to pull together.
Oh, that's such a good mentality. I love that. I really honestly thought about doing like an event in my Discord where I get people to play with new players, and then whoever like gets them to host their first 6 wins a point or something. I honestly want to bring out new players, but it like have you been in Wii, or have you seen Wii, the Discord? It's what used to be like a glorious like teaching Discord for Eidolons, but like nowadays it's so scuffed and so dead. Kind of peppy hands. I learned there, but like building up a Discord like that takes so much time, and having the resources to teach people.
Modification successful. Collecting Kuva.
I've done some hunts with Journal as well. I like this idea of like players, and all he asks is people like have an idea of like a 4x3 and a 3x3. And I guess he doesn't have any expectations whatsoever. You have to leave a lot of room for
very bad. Like Germo is, I love the guy personally, and whenever he joins VC, just talking, it's hella funny. But like the way he plays and the way he teaches just triggers the fuck out of me. Cause who the fuck uses Shrekson? Like, bruh, if you have a full Shrekson squad and you try to do water shields, you're gonna lose like 10 seconds. Because if they don't crit, it's over.
You need proper, isn't it?
Exactly, proper is... Like, he's saying, oh, proper is too difficult to learn. It's not, though. You just gotta learn it. You just gotta do it. Like,
it's
we
just
have
about
the
timing,
resources to
like
learn it.
well.
Exactly, and it's not that difficult to time. There's a surefire way to get a hit. Even if it's gonna be a late hit, it's much better than having a Shrekson hit. I don't get it. And then his fucking mentality when it comes to hosting, which is still Chroma, surprisingly. I don't understand how the man still plays Chroma.
Additional life support
And
has
then
arrived.
his opinion on Wisp also triggers the shit out of me. How can you not... He hates Wisp. I actually had like a very large discussion with one of his moderators, the Warframe Doctor, about Wisp. And like hearing Germo and Wisp in the same sentence triggers the fuck out of me. Cause it's just, bruh, if you're gonna learn how to do Eidolons, you're gonna learn and understand that if your lures stand near laser, they're gonna die. They're gonna take too much damage. Even if you have a trim, you can still bless, yes of course, and they're still probably gonna survive. But only if you keep blessing the lures and move them out of the lasers. So you're gonna have to move them out of the lasers anyway, so why not play what is more comfortable for the DPS, which is Wisp? I don't get it. Or for yourself even. Bruh, doing lures, getting lures with trim, it's like so fucking brain dead. You fly so slow, you're like a fucking rock flying through the air getting lures, it's so annoying. I don't get how he can play, he again was in VC today with me, he was like, oh, I can do trim roll, I had 14,000 caps with trim. Bruh, who cares? No one plays Trin except you. It triggers me. As you might see, it triggers me largely. The way he teaches. I appreciate him teaching, but like I don't want to deal with people who come to me and say, "Hey, I want to do Eidolons," and Jerome told me to take Trin. Like, I don't want to have to re-teach them the entire game.
Well, anyway, yeah, just I divine because you have something like
Yeah.
when it feels like you don't really have it.
Yeah, that is true. He's very patient. He's extremely patient, man. Like on the one side, I hate him for fucking bringing Trin, but on the other side, it's like I wish I had the man's fucking patience with new players. Even playing with my Discord own e-girl, sorry, not my, our Discord own e-girl. Whenever we talk about how she might want to start picking up Volt because proccing Shadow is very difficult on Harrow, and she said no, I don't understand. I get so triggered. I could never, like, if you're a 5x player and want to get 6x, I could probably teach you. But if you're like a new player and want to learn from scratch, I have no patience. That's why we used to be so good, because they had like a system in place to reward you for doing like a 6-cap with a certain person and playing actively. It was such a glorious server, and the owner Doge just fucked it up completely. So sad, kid. He is literally the. Okay, I'm not gonna throw any shade at him. I really admire the guy and admire what he did for the community, and how many, like, literally my entire generation of hunters is all from we. Like, everyone I play with right now is taught by we. And the problem was that Doge's administration of the Discord was extremely shitty. He didn't go by his own rules, and he had the mindset of, if you're not on my side in an argument, you're wrong. Like, if your opinion is not my opinion, you're wrong. That was his opinion, and he actually banned people for having a different opinion.
Which is that type of people. It just annoys me, seriously.
I don't get it. How can you ban someone for having a different opinion?
Why can't people just agree to disagree? It's not dangerous to not have.
No, it's not at all.
Like, it's good.
But
good,
like
diverse wise, it's good to have it.
Exactly. True words.
Yep.
But like I had an argument with him like a year ago, I think now, that actually got me banned from the Discord for the longest time. I've been unbanned for like, I think, a week now, because I played with one of the admins a bit, and then we got talking. But like, he banned me because we had a discussion. He was making a new role for the Discord, but you could only get verified in certain roles if your squad was playing 2 Shreks and 1 Proper squad. So only those amps on DS were allowed, and DPS didn't matter. And we were having a discussion about that I find it stupid personally, because again, teaching Shreks is like a fucking one-way to hell. And he got hella triggered off that, and at some point banned me from recruiting, and after that I got banned from the Discord entirely for having a discussion with him. It's literally fucking retarded.
Support incoming.
It is Doge that was used to be in Corridors, but he left and is now he has quit Warfing. He doesn't play anymore. He also left him and his bot left which had the Discord kind of in shambles, because the bot was like the main managing focus of it. It was like enabling the Eidolon ping 20 minutes before night, so people squads could form. It was what gave the roles. it literally did everything for the Discord. And now that he and the bot left the Discord, it's kind of it's slow mess. To say the least. The idea is still there, but the execution is kind of fucked now that the base bot is not in there anymore. And the moderators and the admins also, like the idea of having a Discord, honestly to me, is if the mods and admins are active, the Discord can thrive. But if they're all just not playing the game or not playing the game anymore, it will fail at some point. And it's at that stage at the moment where like you get maybe like one host every 2 days.
Life support on the way.
That's why I left my old one.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sorry.
I was one of the warlords of that clan, but the other 3 just left. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not handle this alone.
Yeah.
Just left.
And you came to
The
2
clan
after
is
that?
still there, but clearly dying.
Additional lights as a
Was that a solo clan or like a clan of?
Shadow clan. It had like 20 people. Not that big, but
Yeah, I get you.
it's a pretty big clan for the Portuguese community.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Portuguese.
The biggest is Storm clan. Has 80 people.
Oh, that's really small. Yeah, 10 people is a lot then, yeah.
10 million people. It's a low population. And most of them are just old people.
There were 2 guys in my clan before we both changed to dogs. That was pretty dead.
Nope. I used to run a solo clan that I invited people into for account storing. One of my good friends. You might actually know him, Lux. He used to have with me quite a lot. Lux was his his name. His IGN is kind of, he has like a Morse code as his IGN. Anyway, yeah, I just have him in there because he didn't have a clan to join and just need someone to be.
At least we still have a nice dojo.
Commencing Kuva harvest.
We were trying to get to win that dojo customers.
Oh.
That fashion dojo.
How'd it go? Did you get any
No,
papers?
the decorator is now AFK.
Good.
University teams.
Oh, yeah, okay, shit.
They are all in university. Except me.
See.
I'm still 16.
Ah, okay. So have it all ahead of you. No, let the man be quiet if he wants to. Don't worry about it.
It's been dead silent almost now. I think it has to do with the microphone. I think it's just a shy boy.
Nah, it's fine though. Don't want to talk, you don't have to. Oh.
Life support incoming.
Yeah, almost an hour.
We're getting there. I mean, time was passing pretty quickly with a good talk.
Yeah, it's like a podcast.
It will be like a podcast when after this to you.
Oh yeah.
Book game.
Pro commentary.
Life support capsule is now available.
The warfare.
Endgame.
That actually sounds like a good concept, to be honest. Like doing endurance runs and like talking over the topic. That sounds like a decent concept for a podcast.
Have giveaways like at the 30-minute marks and whatnot.
That sounds like that has hella potential, to be honest.
Yeah.
I need to buy one rent to stream.
Also, wait, get people to stay as well. You know what
Exactly. Losing the viewers.
Yep.
Oh, giveaway!
You'll get
Oh,
some platinum codes.
oh.
You'll get Hydro Prime trailer. Exclusive.
I'm amazed I haven't died once yet from a bomb bar or something. Usually it happens
Oh,
like that.
Talking about dying.
Get ready for a capsule.
Limbo.
oh, he's dying. What the hell?
Squishy.
Limbo.
I mean, Limbo outside of Rift is paper though, so can't blame me.
It's worse than paper. It's
He's
air.
getting armor buff,
Simple
don't worry.
air.
I'm really curious to see how the arcane market turns out, to be honest.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I feel like-
Jumping.
It will
This
adapt.
capsule will now
After the dev stream, the Arcane Energize set was like 750.
Yes, but that was because of the event. How the events have been arcane rewards. I
Yeah,
think
and cooldown. Energize cooldown.
nah, Energi's gonna be fine. I have my bets on it being fine, to be honest.
Let's see.
But are they going to add new arcanes as well? Or just change
I hope. They're
Well,
changing.
that's what they're expecting, like damage 3.0. Okay.
Well, they're adding new arcanes, yes, but they're like, oh, you get 102 resistance to puncture. They're adding the full IPS set to the.
At least the Profit Taker will be easier. One set of Nullifier is enough.
Oh yes, true. Oh my god, I love it so much. Like in Island Hunts.
I love that change, but
prepare for life support.
in some frames it's like just bad.
I love Nullifier. Nullifier is literally my favorite arcane. I have double Nullifier on every island build, even my Harrow. I don't care. I'm running it everywhere.
Oh, okay.
even
I
when you
need.
have a solid arrow.
Again, please.
You use nullifiers even when you have a solid arrow.
Yes. I use Nullifiers when I'm Harrow myself.
Has arrived.
I literally use it every time. I don't give a shit.
That's the definition of lack of auto-confidence. Okay, I'm not allowed to say that.
But would you get arcanes from Profit Taker as well?
I don't think so.
It will be
We'll all
nice.
share in this
Ah, stop
energy.
dying.
Hold out as long
I keep
as
on
you
walking
can.
into the fucking fire.
At least you can farm some credits on Profit Taker. That's nice.
Yeah, that too, but why not like add some arcanes?
One
that
friend
have
of mine farmed like 100 million credits in that credit booster, Saryn booster.
Yeah, I went from 3 million to 100 million in that weekend. And it was probably,
Yeah, you got like a million credits without Cavat booster,
yeah.
or more even
I had
more.
a few runs with, I got something for 4 and 6 million credits in like 6
He
minutes.
still has
support on
like
the way.
400 coins.
Yeah.
I was gonna go for like. At one point I want to do credit cap or over 1 billion credits, but like that's so much work. I might maybe Return and Squawko want to do some public runs once a new double credit weekend hits, and then we can get some epic credit numbers.
One of the
Let's get credit cap.
challenges in Q was, is it both
Yeah.
flat
This
and
capsule will
credit,
now
right?
harvest Kuva.
Yes, well it's
No
100k
cap
flats
for
and 1
flats.
billion.
Imagine having credit cap, but it's flat.
How much flat? 100,000.
100k, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit short.
Well, only need 99k. At 900. I have 100 quads right now.
Walkjam almost there, to be honest.
Are you?
No, he was
Only
saying
need to
100.
multiply by 1000 to get the value.
Doable, to be honest. Just take some time. Go ahead.
Some time, patience. Okay. I will die again.
10-0. Prepare for life support.
I don't know how much credits B has. I know B has had loads of credits. How much credits do you have, B? 500 million? 600 million?
I wish I had that many. Is that K or KK?
Additional life has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest.
You forgot the 0 there. And the K.
At least 500 million.
Eh. Working.
That is not too bad, to be honest. You could craft so many pads with that.
Like I said, I will die.
I wonder what the build time of the materials will be for that 100 pads.
I'm gonna kill myself if it's 2 minutes. Because they leaked, or well, they showed in the industry that it was 2 minutes. If it's actually 2 minutes, I'm killing myself. Yeah, of course that was desperate, but like, I assume they were testing and they came to the conclusion 2 minutes is good. I really hope it's not. It's so dumb. Like this is only like a me problem. But if I want to keep crafting pads, I'm gonna have to farm. Like I can't do anything else than craft pads and farm resources. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out. Like right now, I can chill and craft pads on the side, but and just farm resources once every 2 days or something.
Yeah.
But like if they actually bring that update, I'm gonna
How
have
many
to
pets do you have?
I have 86,000 pads.
You have 86,000 pads?
Yes, sir.
Another life support capsule.
No need for more pets, I
400,
think.
I think.
Modification
I
successful.
have
I
like
tried to have, like,
500.
2,000.
I did some time ago. I was trying to do Pavlov again.
Okay.
Just because I want to get top 3 on speedrun.
Now that
Difficult.
you get like Austria stuff.
The problem with nanosport is I have PTSD from farming it already because I failed the mission one too many times. I don't want to do it anymore. It actually triggers me so much.
Failed infested salvage.
Yes, because I have like I'm usually the core that hosts, but I know how to place the domes and I know how to use the quick ranges. And then my necros, bruh, they keep telling me, oh, necros is AFK. I don't have to do anything. And usually I appreciate it when my necros is the one that cares for the
Get ready for a capsule.
vaporizers, because the Nova and Korra have to do shit on the side while collecting the loot, and then necros can just stand around and do nothing. And if necros just tells me I'm not doing anything, it's not my fault, and then it just ends up failing. I failed too many times to do it again.
1 hour remaining. Oh god.
Additional life
I'm
support
still farming. I'm not saying I'm not farming anymore, but
commencing
like
Kuva harvest.
it hurts me sometimes.
Life support incoming.
And B must have a microphone because I doubt that he doesn't have a microphone on his laptop.
Worry
I've
about it.
delivered a
Playing
life
in
support
like
capsule.
okay.
This capsule will now harvest Kuva.
Toxic, to be honest.
My last PC, my last laptop, it was so awful. Pentium.
Oh my god, rip. Pentium on Megalo.
Intel graphics.
Oh yeah, get those integrated
Good
graphics,
graphics.
cards.
I actually have an old i5 with infographics. I can't play the game, but it took a hard drive change for an SSD and upgrading the RAM. But it runs. Not like it's just
Yeah.
out of it. I can play it without any issue. Just
I
everything
can
on low.
run in max settings right now.
I play on low settings even though I have a very good PC.
GTX 1050.
Get
It
ready for a
runs.
On the
capsule.
It's
laptop.
okay. PC. Download, I don't know.
Got a 1070.
Same
8 gig RAM.
16.
On the graphics, I mean. 8 gig
Oh,
graphics.
8 GB RAM. I don't remember how much. We should have the same.
RAM.
It's still between
I
buying
bought a CPU last week.
Other life
Still
support
between buying a
capsule
card
is
with
now available.
GDDR5 memory that had 6 or GDDR4 memory that had 8, and I went for the 8. And I thought it was a good decision. but it works.
Me neither.
It works really
Only time will tell.
It works, yeah.
Sam, you said you upgraded your CPU, or what did you say?
Yeah. I upgraded like last week.
Oh, DoubleSamp. What did you get for CPU?
Ryzen 5 36.
That's the same one I have.
I have 3600X. That's correct.
Bought it for like 200 euro.
On my
That's
2600
yes.
X.
Oh, you have, okay, you have the older version.
For me, without the X is fine.
Yeah, I mean, it only really uses
I was
low
running
everything.
on 1200. Right. That's
Life support
lowest
on
one,
the way.
the cheapest one.
What monitor do you use? You have like a high frame rate monitor?
Nope.
Yeah.
Look what our Tenno operative just found.
148 hertz,
They
just
cannot do this
too
without you.
good to pass on.
Yep. That's the same. 144.
You are running the game at
2560.
144 FPS.
2560 by 1440.
No, I only have full HD. I can't. I probably wouldn't get
Additional life
enough
support
FPS
has
to
arrived.
have
I
high
need to lower it
FPS.
So we'll now
for
harvest
hunting though,
Kuva.
because it takes a lot of frames being in things of wildlife.
Yeah, exactly.
Since it
Or
affects your
this is worst.
latency and everything.
Oh, winged minutes. What's up?
That I.
How are you doing?
We're doing all good, sir. How are you?
And getting rid of another leech. Another day, another leech. And this one is a misclicked one. So at least I'm getting a Kuva farm out of this.
Lich. I fucking hate liches so much.
Yeah, me too. Still need to farm their weapons. That's the worst thing.
I got these on the left, but I think I can probably wait a year or two before I get it. I'm so done with leeches.
Try to get it now because of that affinity booster, server booster.
It's
I
way
couldn't care
easier
less.
now after the change.
And you can upload the leech weapons.
I think I had like 10 duplicate Kuva shackles.
Also, mine 54% hit, like 1 week after trading was available.
I have
For
a...
300 points.
Let me check. I think it's 27% electric time if someone... I
Oh
got...
shit.
Well, I got 2 Kuva Nukers with the lowest buff pulse.
27, it's like that two from
I mean, it's for the weapon. Like, if someone is missing behind, I can give you a 27 electric to start. Because that's my current leech.
got 25 nuclear toxin, and then I did another to bleach, 25 radiation.
Lol.
It's funny to spend like 2-3 hours of your life just to capture a leech that is awful. Without ephemera. That's the best part.
Yeah, I'm never doing liches without ephemera again. I'm only buying liches with ephemera and then doing them. I'm never like touching
The
second.
Saturday after the update, I already got the comp with almost max buff and the ephemera. It was nice.
I bought all of them.
Prepare
Between 150 and 200,000.
I'm buying 100 each.
Yeah. Did it like double the drop chance now for it or something? From
Yeah,
10
it's now like 20
Yeah,
top 10.
20%. It started like at 5%. After that, they doubled and then doubled again.
I've delivered a support capsule. Commencing Kuva harvest.
Left the wave. I died. Okay.
I was trying to get all the weapons, like legit. Didn't want to buy them because I don't feel worth to spend my blood on Kuva weapons. Plus, like my strategy is currently getting the ephemeras rather than the weapons. I already got the toxin hit and radiation ephemera, so I keep switching elements. And right now I'm on electricity already. But I was spamming like a retard and misclicked the lich and got a lot.
Red.
And this is the second time it happened. First time was like toxin black tomb.
Life support incoming.
25%. No, sorry, like 36% black tomb or something like that. And now it's 27% it's behind. And I'm missing Garak, Com, Brak, and so like if someone is missing behind, like I'm literally killing an away. Otherwise, I'm just killing the lich and.
Look what our Tenno operative just found.
Oh, Kuva Black is amazing, to be honest. It's really good.
Yeah,
It's a really good weapon. I'm kinda against the meta, but I really like the I really like the concept of the weapon. The damage is not amazing, but the weapon feels good for me at least. It's a fun weapon to use. Same
Which
with
weapon?
Ayaka. The Charcoal.
Oh, Chakra. Yeah.
It's a
Chakra.
pretty fun
I
weapon.
don't know. I don't have it.
Doesn't it have
It
like
seems nice.
a billion multi-shot, or doesn't it shoot like 6 shots?
I've done hunts with Shotgun.
I know someone who did a
Nothing
6
scam,
shot with it.
And like the Hind is a pretty decent weapon, pretty decent.
Could be interesting though if it is the same focus. What weapon
Oh my
combination
God.
that would get? Like that could be really interesting. The concept of it is really interesting.
Imagine a Supra that can be chained to a laser. Supra laser. Full TP.
Additional life support has arrived.
That will change the meta for
This
sure.
capsule will now harvest.
If you can count infested as intelligent beings, I'm not sure.
Jordan.
The Pini are not
Jordan,
intelligent at all, but infested are worse.
I mean, the infested are high mind.
Thanks, Wambo.
They have like some like ranking to say, especially the infested made up from turtles are pretty dead.
Wambo, did you just get knocked while you were invisible?
Yeah, I'm getting one shot. That's fine.
spore count is up to 3,000.
Do we get spore from this?
No, I mean as spores on Saryn's first ability.
Okay. I was getting hyped for a second.
I'm waiting for the update because I saw the corrosive nerf, and I will need to change every single weapon I have because
Yeah.
I'm always using corrosive.
It's small tweaks, but it's the damage 3.0. Okay.
It's basically damage 3.0.
We're talking
Literally.
about shield gating.
Yeah, shield gate. It adds also damage 3.0.
Commencing Kuva
One shot?
harvest.
No. 2 shot.
Yeah.
Two shot, XD.
Finally, I can two-shot me.
Well, I guess you will notice his first combat shot, you will not be able to move away and stuff.
If you not get knocked out.
You're not limbo and misery, you get knocked constantly.
Imagine getting radiation yourself and dealing even more damage to your teammates.
Yeah. That actually sounds so
Would be
funny.
nice.
200 IQ. Well, idea.
How to
I
put
mean,
self-radiation.
that's something I am kinda worried. It's as self damage is no more thing, but I don't know. What about the status? Because okay, you will not receive damage, you will get staggered in the worst case scenario. But what about status?
Yeah, that's what I thought about as well.
You will not get most likely.
That's gonna be kind of heavy-hands. I mean, they're gonna forget about. I literally bet platinum on the fact that they're gonna forget about contagion. You can probably
Because
still kill yourself with contagion.
the thing is, imagine you can
Contagion.
self damage yourself and like putting yourself radiation, for example, or other elements on purpose.
Support capsule.
That will be so broken,
This
and
capsule will now
especially with something like magnetic, for example.
I heard about getting red rock. Red rock, self-rock.
I mean, no, I'm not speaking about the beach red rock. I'm speaking about if they forget to disable the self-damaging on elements and only on damage. Like, for example, you
longer you fight,
hit yourself
the
with
more
a
successful we will be.
radiation always full status. Or
I get what you mean. Do you mean like they're gonna forget to add the damage, or they're gonna put it in and it
yeah,
shouldn't be?
probably. I'm guessing they are going to forget about disabling the status effects
Life support
on the
incoming.
supplements. Like they will disable the number, but they will forget about
That
the.
would be hella funny. That would actually be so funny.
Yeah, like that's the first thing I want to test out, at least on paper.
Yeah.
I don't know if the real scenario will be useful, but it can lead to really
Wait
interesting.
a minute.
Yeah, especially memes.
Additional life support has arrived.
Imagine.
Because, like, for example, radiating yourself can be pretty enough from a misshot. Or not radiating yourself, for example, putting yourself on.
Collecting Kuva.
Because imagine you can ragdoll yourself. Or something retarded like that. That's the other thing that I'm thinking about the Sonical. Because they are changing impact yet again. So, I don't know, for the fancies.
Oh shit! True.
Because if you Sonical stacks impact like crazy, like Soul Sonical hit, it's at least 6 impact drops. And like impact stacks, the amount of impact procs does from stagger to pure black gold.
Life support on the way.
So yeah, Sonical is another weapon I'm gonna test.
It's gonna be very interesting. Can't wait.
Another life support capsule is available. Modification successful.
Oh, where's the two spot
Collecting
there?
Kuva.
Oh, the jackpot. No, the kitty. Get the kitty cat. Bro, I hate endurance so much. It's so annoying, bro.
At least Energize keeps working on double abilities. That
Energize,
was
Yeah,
a
that's
relief.
nice.
Yeah, that was a relief. When meeting the
Funny.
double abilities. Not at the same pace, but yes, it reduces the cost per second. Literally.
It will get rebalanced.
Yeah, rebalance XD.
I have decently high house scoring, guys, to be honest. It's
Very
gonna be fine.
balanced.
Yeah, I don't know. Like on paper, things seem pretty bad,
Tenno. Prepare
but
for life
we will
support.
see.
Let's see on practice.
Yeah, especially for the new events. That's the reason I want to test this kind of stuff as soon as possible. Also, we need to
The daily
be
fall off is
careful.
kind of bad. 90%
Yeah.
damage fall off. It's yeah, bad.
The new operator arcane, so they're so good, dude. Holy shit. And if
The
lockdown
secondary
actually.
mode count
Additional life
Ferox,
support has
secondary
arrived.
mode count as AoE.
This capsule will harvest Kuva.
Oh, that's a good question.
Ferox secondary mode, it does a tether. I don't think it's an AO.
Even if it was, does it like having an
Yeah.
AoE affect stealth chance? It doesn't matter at all, right?
The other weapon is not Ferox.
What?
The green
I
version
put the Ferox
as AoE.
on
The Grimlock.
Arctic Eximus shields.
No, that's sniper. Oops.
Oh, I don't remember the other weapon, the Greenier Ferox, because honestly, I only used Ferox. It's the mini of the Oh, look,
All
we've
share
got
this bounty.
our stars.
Out as long
Oh no.
Tenno. Prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule. Commencing Kuva harvest.
Oh. Oops, almost dying. Oh, lockdown is gonna be interesting as well. I hope they forget about lockdown.
They actually made the description on patch notes.
Yes, but like it,
Grab 10 enemies. No.
I know, but like it sounds. They have the opportunity to nerf it, and they honestly should, because it's really overpowered compared to other arcanes.
I
But
don't
like
know,
if
it's
they,
very balanced.
it is really fair and balanced, truly. And, like if they forget to like, they could probably make it so that you can only have one bomb at all times. That would fuck with it pretty badly, but like,
Yeah, like one bomb and cooldown. Something like that.
right. But if they forget about that, then we're actually in the golden, because more range and more enemies. What could we ask for?
More
I-
damage.
Oh, oh no, I need to farm. I need to farm the spiders again.
Profit taker.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not to do some profit taker with
Another life
clanmates.
support capsule
It's
is now
always nice,
available.
but
Commencing Kuva harvest.
I'm for myself, I really lazy. I mean, by myself.
I don't think it's that hard. I did my Tavier Corsair challenge, my Profit Taker challenge. shouldn't be that difficult, to be honest. It really just comes
It's not
down to...
difficult.
I mean, it's not difficult. The
Just
problem is
patience.
that
And a
I'm
little
really
bit of
late.
luck. You need some luck with the elements.
Definitely working.
you got a lot
3
of-
part elements.
Yep. It just comes down to how fast can you throw it to your quick path while you're still shooting.
I have a macro for that.
The world record holder also has a macro. But I don't like macros. Not a fan.
It's nice to have some, like ciphers and things like that.
Life support
I
on
don't
the
use
way.
macros. Only for certain exploits. Kappa.
Yeah. You need weird to knife, but okay.
I need to play as legit as possible, so I remember the only macro I have is only for using
Additional
one
life
of
support
my
has occurred.
mouse keys as I think it was the
This
E for
capsule will now
melee,
harvest
and that's it.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
only thing, and I asked support what they thought about that, and they gave me a green pass. So
I mean, they have passed some other macros as well. That
I
have been...
use Memisecond macro. I don't think they will ban because of that.
yeah, a lot of people did
Come on,
the
it's just a
Control
macro
E
that press
on
Control
a
and
single button. Yeah, something like that. That's another macro a friend of mine asked the same guy from Spawn, and it gave him the a green card.
That's good to know. I mean, it always depends on what software you're using as well, because the ban bot might just ban you for using AHK.
I mean, it's mostly
Life support
where on
incoming.
the driver macros. For example, I don't know, the race of
I use
Yeah.
Steel Series macros.
or Steel Series, Torser in some cases.
Exactly, they're pretty much undetected by the bot, or it would be stupid to ban them, because then you just can't use your keyboard
Well,
or your mouse.
how can they detect
Look,
if you are
no
using a
operative
macro?
just
It's just
found.
an input.
They could not do
Yeah,
this
but they
without
can
you.
see the inputs you're
I've
doing, and if they see
delivered
like a
The
another
very...
amount of
capsule.
inputs on the period of time.
Modification successful.
That's
Collecting
unless
data.
it's only like a control E, only one control E on manually input. That's fine. But for example, 10 control E's in less than a tenth of a second, and
Always in the same timing as well.
Yeah, it sounds weird. In 1 second.
that
50 controllers.
that's too risky.
Already saw that. It was like an helicopter.
I have a defense, I have a hijack, and I have an intersection. Oh my god.
Get ready for a capsule.
Hijack, Kamau. Nice mission type.
Hijack or railjack?
Hijack. I mean, Railjack is
Hijack. And remember that I'm still farming my village. I have Blue the Ceras as one of the noobs.
Oops. Bombard.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick
I
Nexa.
did that oops for like 10
Other
times
life
already.
support capsules are now available.
That's not the problem.
Modification successful. Collecting Kuva.
Also have an excavation of Mara. That is absolute cancer. But
Any excavation is expensive.
I mean, it's likely that you're going to be able to spawn the lich. They have only Triton.
yeah, that's the problem. If the lich spawns next to an excavator you just spawned, basically you lost the excavator.
Or next to a defense objective. Yeah,
No, next to a
What?
defense objective is manageable because the defense objective has like 70k.
when you are
or
taking
something.
care of the leech, the enemy will just like kill this thing.
I mean, you can put a lockdown. a couple of lockdowns, or you basically melt the enemies before dealing with the.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Okay. 100k proc.
10
But the problem with excavators is that they have 2.5k HP still. So it's one hit and they're. Also again, I'm not farming the lich directly, I'm farming the murmurs. Okay, I got the lich before the.
The life support has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest.
When we got probably
So what are the other challenges?
5 here quick or
For a Q rank up?
One is being
30k conclave kills.
30k conquer game. I remember one is being the Wambo.
Or yeah, or 1v1 30 seconds and win. Oops.
Yeah, I'm talking about the in-game rank. So.
Okay.
I mean, for
challenges.
Penumbra, it's you need to do 1 hour mobs, and you need to have certain frames with certain amount of format. It's basically like checking you have the basics for them.
Yeah, I think we've all done that before. We're doing the Zenith challenge right now, the first or second someone.
Ah, the Zenith.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours Kuva Survival with 12k Kuva minimum.
Mm-hmm.
24k if you are running a buster.
Another life support
100 defense on the bot. Don't remember now. And the other one was. Let me check.
This capsule will now harvest.
I'm too concentrated dealing with that.
Excavation, defense,
Yeah, that's
and survival.
6,000 excavations. I've never done that.
6,000 excavator on this.
Share in this
It's
bounty.
like 1
Hold
hour
out as
from
long
the
as you
port.
can.
That's doable.
It's fast.
Yeah, it's fast. The only thing is
Oh,
the
also
idea
these
of being
challenges
on a
took like
coordinated.
6 hours.
Yeah, on 6 hours you can do all.
5-6 hours.
You have 1 week, so like.
Yeah.
It's very
I
doable.
did the excavation challenge like 2 weeks ago.
Epic! Let's do it again!
Didn't have time to do the other ones and didn't get scored.
Menace, I have a question regarding the challenges as well.
Life support incoming.
Does it matter how you do it? Can you use exploits? Is that okay? Or
No, the idea is to do it legit. Because it's a simulation of an event. On events, you know what happens when you exploit an event.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
no
mean,
protect,
the idea is to be on a group of 4 people from the clan and use normal strategies. There's a lot of bad strategies. A lot,
That's a
but
shame.
you need to avoid any exploits for the sake of literally being like a fake run.
our motto.
Also, contrary to popular belief, like we avoid using exploits at all costs.
Sure.
Sometimes
Get
it's
ready for a capsule.
on events, especially.
Sure, I would say the same.
Sometimes it's a strategy like to come, hey, this worked, and then the says, no, that is an exploit, and shit happens. I remember the switch teleport lucky to certain angles.
Some mergers.
Like, it was using switch teleport.
Another
So
life
people
support
thought,
capsule is now
yeah,
available.
it's fine, it's switch teleport. But
Will
no,
now
it
harvest
was
Kuva.
exploded.
You are using mechanics from the game, but okay. It's an expert.
Now, for example, breaking the game completely. No, that's too much. That's basically against the deal.
Basically against viewers.
Basically against DOS.
I mean, we're not causing any harm though. We're doing it for a clan challenge. I'm just saying. I'm not doing it. I'm not using exploits to get.
Yeah,
anywhere.
but it will be hell of a meme if you
Life support
just for a
on the way.
clan challenge you get banned for because the one day says, hey, I'm going to check all the accounts, check what's going on with the account. Like stuff like that can happen, so it's better to avoid doing stupid stuff just for a meme and risk yourself.
Additional life support has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest.
Oh,
I mean,
let's support 50%.
I still remember last event, the hostile notice one. Half of our clan got wiped.
I know.
The week after, we got new scores. Completely legit, with video proof even.
Yeah, I
That
heard.
Oberon trick was so nice, seriously.
And it was for even some runs without the lucky switch teleport got wiped.
Yeah, I've heard. I've talked to quite a few people from Quasars about the event, and they all told me. For example, Toron. Do you know Toron
The longer you fight,
by
the
any
more
chance?
successful we will be.
If not,
Not
it's
personally, but I
heard.
remember.
Yeah, he told me that he did use exploits to get a good score, but then they were gonna form like a 7-hour or 8-hour run for the hostile mergers and do it legit. But they realized they didn't get scores from running it anymore, so they just quit.
F.
I got 12k. Lol. But then it was okay for my level.
I was
Delivered
with
another life support
with
capsule.
exams on a hostile map, so I only
Okay.
managed to do 20k alone.
That's not bad though, 20k alone.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I wanted to do like at least 40k, but like I remember I was so tired that day because I just it was a Friday night. I came back from home after work after a hard exam in the morning, and I said I need to do it. I need to do something as far as I can. So when I reached 20k, I was almost falling asleep on my keyboard and
Wait, you did 20k solo, right?
yeah, 20k solo.
Yeah, I did 12k in group.
It wasn't that hard 20k in solo. The problem
Yeah,
was
but for
dealing
me
with
it
the
was hard
demons.
because I was newbie.
Prepare for life
Yeah,
support.
problem. The thing was, I was trying to put to boost my score. I was doing two even three nexus at once on solo. Three was kind of overkill. Later, two was manageable, but three was only manageable at the beginning. I even did some rounds with four, or all four at the same time.
Another life support capsule
But
is now
yeah, it
commencing Kuva harvest.
was kind of hectic. I remember I believe the minimum for us for that event was 20k, if I'm not mistaken. Or 18k or 20k was the minimum spot.
You could have probably beaten the.
But do you share the strats or just do whatever you want?
I don't remember what did I use. I believe I just used a really basic, like in arrows and just a normal set of weapons. That's it. I believe I use someone lending me a com ribbon with status just for the event because I just asked because I want to do a run solo at
Life
least to get a
support on the way.
decent score and I don't remember which secondary I used, but nothing that special. I didn't use the negative CD thing that was
Oh
going
yeah,
around at the
negative
time.
damage, isn't it?
Yeah, that was an exploit. That was one of the exploits that was going around.
I heard some people using it.
Additional life support
Like
has arrived.
but yeah, nothing too
Capsule will now
special
harvest
to be
Kuva.
honest.
Eb?
Yo, what's up, dude? What's up, guys?
So,
Yo, I might have betrayed your trust a little bit, Eb.
What did you do?
I just might have betrayed your trust.
What happened to you?
Uh, very little, I guess, and I guess now even less. The dude that you invited into the dojo to do the obstacle course, that was Lux,
Okay.
and he beat his score.
That's fine.
Okay.
Again, it's not like I'm like offended, but I'm not gonna like scrunch up my face. And be like, he's doing it again. I don't care if he does that. Like, legitimately, I don't really care. Like, but the thing is, I have an issue when he fucks over other clan members who donated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I was just making sure that you're not too mad. Okay.
Life support.
What? I don't give a shit, dog.
Good.
It's not like, honestly, it's not like it was, oh, it's completely up to you. Oh, it's your fault. Anyone else could have done the same and just invited him. It's,
The
my
longer
dog.
we fight, the more successful we will be.
That's good to hear.
You don't need to walk on fucking pins and needles with me. It's all good. As I said, he's a great player, so.
He did, and he also he was in dojo for like 3 hours straight doing this.
I've delivered another life
I'd like to
support
see him finish it
capsule.
legit, though. He's never done that.
Modification successful.
I'm gonna message him.
Collecting
I think he has a recording of him doing it with the bugs. I'm gonna ask him to do it legit. Maybe he can do it.
I mean, I know the bugs already that he uses, but
Just fix it, forehead.
yeah, but see that, okay, so that's the thing. I could try to, but the thing is that dojo is pretty limited on space. Like it's already rather that dojo course is
Alright.
already maxed on space. In order to do it, I need to probably take something away, which might create more holes at a later time. So I think if I had to, I'd take away from a specific corner that I think has too many points. But it was. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like there's a few, because there's a few holes. There's more than one. Oh, there is more than one. It just finds a hole and then there's a loop.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
The thing is, like, I'd feel kind of bad because I'm not the one who created the board. Edited it a little bit, as have some other people. I don't even know who. Someone's touched it once before. If there was some sort of change log.
Change up the dojo. Let's go.
I just mean, when there's something that big, you know what I mean? That's hard to fucking reproduce. Would you like to make one from scratch? No, fuck that.
yeah,
When
the
are we
guy that
getting-
did that
Another
obstacle
life
course
support
is
capsule is now
it was
available.
less basically.
Commencing
He
Kuva.
just, he just
when
doesn't,
is
but he's not
from-
around anymore. Like, I've messaged him and he's just not around. So,
Uh,
how do you feel about that, Winged? If I were to go and fix some of the holes in the dojo?
I mean, the problem, as you said, you can fuck up things even more.
Well,
So
there's
it's-
that. I mean, I've run it enough now that I know which ones to fix for the most part. But the thing is, like, I feel like that's still not. It's out of my position. You know, I don't want to go too. You know, it's not my place to fix it. I'm just a fucking dude.
Do be if I can do though.
But like, if you need to fix stuff, yeah, I don't know if you still have the decorated one.
No, I switched it because of it wouldn't let me recruit. I couldn't recruit while I was decorator. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, true. True.
Oh, you take
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I can talk with
well, when I'm in the
someone
mood
with it.
sometime, maybe I'll hit you up and you can swap roles real quick, and I'll go and fix it. Right now,
Yeah,
honestly, it's like
I think Natalie is can do the thing because I was thinking on moving to the main class, but I'm still on US.
yeah, exactly.
For the
So,
time being,
no
it's
rush.
like us.
I know who to talk.
Like when you decide to do it,
Another life
maybe
supply.
you can ask me or ask Natalie
This capsule will now harvest Kuva.
because she is on the main.
When is QS getting a the course?
I don't know.
Design one. I'll pay you if it's good. I'll pay you 10K.
No, I
10K
have
plus.
zero.
It's easy.
Okay. Problem is, I have zero experience designing anything in the dojo. Well, I have experience,
Same. Not really zero, but like.
but like it's like I just put turtle somewhere and call it a turtle room. That's it.
Yeah, it's hard to though. Like it's a skill that I don't have. I'm not creative enough.
Exactly.
Like RV has the other one that's silver made, where it's just a straight line. I got the top of that though. See if you can go. Ask if you can go to RV. See if Lux can beat that.
Life
I'd
support
fucking
on the
lol
way.
if you could. RV's dojo, and it's the one that's silver made. It's just a straight line. It's a straight dash. Whoever can move the fastest, essentially, from point A to point B.
I haven't actually seen that yet. I used to be in RV and I didn't see the custom dojo.
Yeah. I'm still top of that, and it's fucking hilarious.
You just press that in the active. That's it.
It's just a straight line. You just go in one direction.
Additional life
It's a full
support has
meme
arrived.
basically.
Who can get from one point to the other fastest?
I feel like you're cheating.
Cheated fucks. I mean,
It's
I'm
like
using
a-
mechanics.
All
like a
share in
quarter.
this bounty.
What's
How
up?
40
small
mile,
is your
but
firm?
twice as the working edition. Instead of using a car, you are using this. Or
What's that?
no, I'm still speaking about the obstacle course RVs.
Well, they have multiples. They have one that's really like the one they had on they featured in prime time there, and then they had another one that's just a straight line. And it's sort of just a work in progress. I think Silver was making it. So
What is he working on? It's a straight line. How can he work on that?
No. He made it a straight line. In the meantime, all around it there was like a huge course. So when you jump through, you think you have to do the course. But you can literally like the way to finish. Like you could, if you really want, go through all the checkpoints, but you can just race right to the end if you really want. And it finishes the course.
Well designed.
It's a site. It's just sort of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing while he was building it. He's like, okay, here's the course, and then I'm gonna build the course around it. And then he'd obviously take it.
Another life support
Oh,
capsule
I
is
see
now
how.
available.
Okay, I understand how the
Successful.
Q
Collecting
dojo
Kuva.
thing works now. I see the holds. So, do you want to see the video of Lux doing it?
It's the one I think you have to do. I'm pretty sure. There's holes though, essentially, right? And it's a bit fucky, but it's not too bad.
That's what I would describe it as well. A bit fucky.
Ah, someone knocked the door.
Very fast music as well.
Yeah,
The man going
that's
real fast.
exactly the ones. Yeah, 100%. Yep. So it's the ones that are close. All you have to do is move them in a bit, and it would be fixed. That's the easiest way. Though there's far more holes than that. There is far more fucking holes than that one you just used. Yes, that is the fastest one. Exactly.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Tavier's is a little bit. Tavier also has another route too. This is a bit slow, but yeah.
Another life support capsule.
But legit, if someone could do it in
Commencing Kuva
sub 3, I'd love that. That takes some fucking godly amounts of skill in my mind.
Is the 1 sub 3 on the leaderboard legit, or is that?
Yep. And so is Tabs. Tab did it. Tab did an even faster sub 3. Tab has his glitch run, but he actually has the fastest legit run.
I didn't know that.
2 minutes and I think
Ew.
50, 2 minutes 49. Yeah,
Yeah,
really
but
fucking good,
that
dude.
Tavier is a fucking beast.
He fucking, but he like 5,000 tries. He like screamed when he was on the screen. He was like, yes, I fucking get it. Finally. Just fell asleep. He's like, fuck this. I'm out. Spent 3 days trying to do this shit.
Who are we talking about?
Yeah, just Tabia. He took a
At least he did it.
long time.
I see a pad used. I'm disappointed.
Pads? Why not? Pads are fucking exist in the game.
Get
I'm
ready
not
for a
with
capsule.
Tav as well. All his challenges.
Wambo, you have
no pads.
90k fats.
Yeah, I don't use
Jesus
anything. It's
Bro.
I just collect. Fuck, I'm dead. I'm a collector, sir. I collect pads. That's all I do.
The pet collector.
I was gonna go to 100k before the update, but I got very demotivated by seeing that 2-minute craft time.
I'm so happy too because I have so much fucking extra. When we farmed Railjack, when we finished it within like before New Year's, right? But we did tier 1 spam. Most people did the stupid fucking. I'm a fast exploiter, man. More efficient if I kill myself and shit like that. You know what I mean? Kill me. I had more fun doing the tier 1 spam. Tier 1, no,
Okay.
tier 1 spam is fucking dope, dude. You can get around 2.5 every minute if you go really fast.
I have no idea what you're talking about at the moment, to be honest.
Never mind. Just for insurance.
Intrinsic farming, tier 1.
Tier 1 farms, it's pretty fucking fast, but the benefit is you get shit tons of fucking resources. It's the fastest cryo farm in the game. It's by far the best lift farm in the game. It's by, if you really need lifts. Like, some people do. I mean, they just don't do fucking lift missions.
I mean, Litz is still a relic, so you
100%. You crack them. They're the fastest fucking relics to crack. Why not? Why wouldn't you just do exclusively lifts if you're looking for garbage to sell? I do think there's a very good case for that. Anyways, fucking tier 1 spam is spicy, and me and like H-Lixer and all the homies that got to 10-10 with me. Woo, dude. It's good.
I remember I was doing with some friends, Bait Proxima, but only for the anomaly. We were waiting for the anomaly. Someone kept the gate constantly open, and like literally called us, even with a phone call, told us, hey, there's an anomaly on Bait Proxima.
Yeah.
Like, I was unlucky, but my friends, when I got the first try, we got all 4. We got the reinforcement, like the very first try.
I'm just so fucking pumped they're using things other than nano. Fuck yeah.
Nano.
I mean, I know in the dev stream they showed that it would take nano, but they're like, yeah, it won't take nano. It's gonna take. I could be wrong.
They were saying the build craft itself for dojo is gonna take resources from fucking.
Oh, so hold on. You mean when you have to build them? It's still gonna
Yeah,
take
when
nano?
research cost is gonna be from RJ, and the build craft itself is gonna be 10 times what it is right now.
I hope they switch it and be like, psych,
I
it's
hope
actually all
they
from
switch
Rails,
as well. I swear, please, bro, and please make.
Nano farm.
I'm so tired of fucking them making it 2 minutes. It's so stupid. Can they just make it 10 minutes? I'm gonna kill myself if they make it 2 minutes.
2 minutes is good, dude.
No, 2 minutes is fucking. Cause that. Okay, this is a very me problem.
Yeah,
So
well, just it hurts your flex. That's for
no,
sure.
no, it doesn't. It literally doesn't hurt my flex at all. It doesn't matter. If you have 86k pads, they're gonna still be worth it out. But the problem is that I like the thing I do is I stay in Foundry for
Another life
hours
support
and
capsule
craft
is now
pads.
available.
I'm gonna have to farm so many
Connecting
fucking
to
resources to
harvest.
keep on crafting pads. I literally cannot keep up with farming.
I've-
Because the
I've
resource
been-
cost per minute is literally right now it's 5 times lower than what you can farm. And when they up it by 5 times, it's literally matched by the resources you can farm. So you have to do farming resources. It's
I mean, it's logic. If you farm more, like 10 pots costing more, literally 10 times one, and 100 pots costing 10 times the previous one, like it's logic.
yeah, but
I can tell, but
why is it fucking like the resources are fine
yeah,
with me.
2
I don't
minutes.
mind the resources, but
I got you.
it's so annoying. I hate it so much. When Destiny was running, I literally wanted to kill myself after seeing too many craft time. It's so fucking annoying to me.
Why though?
Life support in.
How am I gonna keep crafting pads? I don't know.
Maybe it's not sustainable. I don't know. Does that?
That
I
hurts
mean,
my
the
feelings.
idea, I believe the idea for it is for players that want a couple of pots first, not for Wambo,
Like
who
okay,
wants to stay crafting pots forever.
I
That's the problem
get
with
the
a lot
idea.
of stuff on this game.
I've delivered.
I mean,
another life support
I
capsule.
got your point as well, but I mean, this game is going to the shitter, and well, we cannot do anything else.
That's kind of true. The good part about it is that I can finally get into like
Capsule will now harvest Kuva.
solo triathlons where you use like 300 pads per night, which I can do
Yeah,
in this
now
fucking
you can do
game.
that. It's more like before a night you can craft a couple of pots and go. I believe that's the point of the 100 on 2 minutes.
Yes, but they could also make it 10 minutes, and then you can
Yeah, it's
craft
also
100
only on 10
pads, go
minutes.
farm more, and then craft pads.
Or you
I
can
just-
just use platinum to rush the pads.
No, that's counterfeit money. Stop. My ears, bro, stop.
Right. What are we doing for? Okay, let's see this.
Get ready for a
ISOs.
capsule.
Holy shit, that's a lot of ISOs.
Those, but more
3,000.
successful.
That's a
What
lot
the
of
fuck am I
people
gonna do
in
with that?
place.
Yeah.
Be awake.
I gotta go soon. Actually, I gotta go right now. I'm gonna head to class and.
Yep. See ya.
I didn't realize it was 5 already. I gotta fucking put some shit in my belly. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
So how many of you are very happy that Energize is not getting fucking track?
I mean, I got
Oh my
a
God.
smile
Another
as soon as
life
we did
support
that,
capsule is now available.
but that smile was completely obliterated when I read the corrosive projection and corrosive element. Like, why? Why the hell
It's-
you need to
You
nerf
don't have
corrosive
too much
projection?
power creep with the new S.
Yeah, true. XD.
Like they're making the game so much easier that you
Modification
basically
successful.
don't need
Kuva.
any element, any specific element.
Yeah, but I mean, for our scenarios, when we are dealing with enemies level 1k,
Yeah,
like,
they will be as easy as 150 is now.
I know
Is
they
it though?
will.
Doesn't it
It's
scale
an S
higher
curve,
and
so
higher?
it has exponential loss in improvement as the
Wait,
level
is a
increases.
logarithm out now?
What?
Is a logarithmic curve now? Because
The
if it's
S
that
curve,
so, like, it has some sense, but still, it's pretty dumb.
right now there is an exponential increase in effective hit points with every increase in level. And afterwards it will be an exponential decrease in the increase. Like instead of it being
Yeah, the thing is on this a logarithmic
Additional
curve.
life support has arrived.
It's basically the exact opposite of a curve.
yeah,
It goes,
it'll be
it has an
less and less of
asymptote.
the increase.
Nah, 2-spot, don't worry, my host is stable as fuck. We're not gonna get migrated.
But damn, it's good that they didn't decide to have the energize energy be cancelled by drain abilities.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the thing of the energy is like, again, it gave me a smile as soon as I read that. Like at least they put that thing.
Corona.
Now I'm worrying about why the hell did I get a red crit on my charcoal? A red crit with 260k damage.
Life support
Because I know I'm not using munitions.
Do you have the crit chance mod on your Chakura?
commencing Kuva harvest.
I mean, I'm not using the one with the passive that improves the critical. As far as
Are you
Maybe
sure
it's
you're not running the one that gives you normal to?
Are you running a carrier or
Delivered
a sentinel?
another life support capsule.
yeah, I'm running. The thing is, I'm running a Daxa.
Does it
Right
have
now.
a weapon?
As far as I know, yes, but it's
And-
on a modded up.
But maybe that weapon has one of the
Also will now
vigilante
harvest
mods.
Kuva.
Yeah, maybe I need to check about. I'm sure. The thing is, I'm not. I don't use vigilante mods normally, so I don't know why I'm getting those red crits.
You're
Yeah,
not
probably
using
I'm
vigilante?
using. Normally, I don't use it
But why?
because it's a 0 format character, for example.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. That makes sense then.
Maybe on the 5th format I can stick one of those, but for now,
Oh, we're almost done, boys. It's the last extractor. It's not. It is.
Life
It is.
support on the way.
So did you guys prepare for level or well, rank 5 arcanes?
Yes.
I need to
have-
get my stuff again.
I have
because
about
it's all
300 of
lost.
every arcane except the legendaries.
Oh, okay. Can I have 21 of every arcane except the legendary?
20k plat. Joking. Joking.
All
Nah, back. We can
ships now
probably
to
hook you up with some
hold out as
arcanes
long
once
as
the
you
update
can.
hits.
Life support has
Like
arrived.
I bought up so I could upgrade my arcane guardian and arcane nullifier to 5, and I
Modifier
already
is
have
actually so
the.
champ.
I think I cannot upgrade my grace and neither my energize because I sold my.
Yeah, I got the better enough for brace and energize, but I didn't have for guardian and nullify or whatever it's called.
I probably don't even have guardians rank 0 at the moment. I usually rank them up to 3.
Yeah, but you can dismantle them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, of course. Oh, we did it. 2 hour survival. I'm kidding you.
I think I may have a second energize finally. I think. So probably I'm missing only one. But on the grace part, yeah, I have problems. The grace. Yeah, but
I haven't been
probably after
doing
the
that
event,
many triathlons, so
I'm going to be able to buy the arcanes.
Alright, so who wanted arcanes? Who wanted guardians?
I have guardians. It's the other common arcanes
I can
that I
quickly
don't
hook you up
have
with some
enough
R3s.
for rank 5.
I'm gonna make some R3s and then we can meet in dojo.
You can just wait till the update and then you can make them rank 5 directly.
Alright, Mr. Picky. I'm making them rank 5 then.
Well, it's just to save, like it'll take